So last night was the Republican primary debate, or one of them, in Iowa, and of course the titular, the nominal frontrunner right now is Mitt Romney. And in terms of the debate, Romney. The most interesting thing that Romney said during the debate was, of course, that when it comes to health care mandates, and this is him trying to essentially worm out of the way that he developed what the right now calls Obamacare and instituted in Massachusetts. He said that the fundamental difference is that the federal government has no business mandating something like this for individuals. It is an imposition on their rights, and this is something that only states should have the right to do. And the beautiful thing about Mitt Romney is that he is so divorced from any principles or any belief system. He is so craven in his ability to completely flip-flop on every issue that he has ever held at one time that he actually did something that I thought was almost impossible, because literally minutes later he said, well, in terms of the Defense of Marriage Act, which essentially says that the federal government refuses to recognize that gay people have the same rights as anybody else to marry. He said, in that instance, in fact, he didn't even say that instance. He pretended like he never said what he said moments ago, which was that the federal government has no business in those issues. He said this is a federal issue and states should not be allowed to allow for gay marriage because people could move to other states as opposed to health care, right? You don't need health care. Once you leave Massachusetts, you don't need any health care. But aside from that stunning, I don't even know if I would call that flip-flop. I would call that more of like a flop flip. He's invented an entirely new genre of multiple choice Mittness in that moment. What was most revealing is what he said earlier in the day at an Iowa, I guess, outdoor question and answer period. This is where Mitt Romney essentially shows the naked Mitt Romney, not literally, but figuratively. Play this.
And there are various ways of doing that. One is we could raise taxes on people. That's not the way. Corporations are people, my friend. We can raise taxes on. Of course they are. Everything corporations earn ultimately goes to people. So, where do you think it goes? What? Whose pockets? Whose pockets? People's pockets. Okay, human beings, my friend. So number one.
Okay, so there he is. He's going on talking about how we don't need to raise taxes to raise revenue, but the interesting thing here is that while Romney is he's not correct, but corporations have in many legal instances the same rights as people. I don't agree with that. Those rulings, but that's the case law, and we have a conservative Supreme Court that has stretched that beyond the rights of people. You actually have super people rights as a corporation. But it's interesting that he didn't. That's not why he was saying it. To him, corporations, the success of corporations is the same as success as people. The needs of corporations is the same as the needs of people. I mean, the retort that, well, what makes up corporations? Well, what makes up a baseball team? Baseball team aren't people. Yes, it's made up of people, but it's not the same. In fact, even though a baseball team may be very successful, there may be people on that team who are not making that money. And when he talks about when corporations get money, who gets that money? Well, it's actually the shareholders and the CEO. We see what happens to the workers. But this is the mentality of Mitt Romney. What is good for corporations is good for people. And we can see that on a daily basis that that's, in fact, not the case. Corporations are sitting on trillions of dollars of cash right now, and they're not hiring people. People in this country are suffering. Corporations in this country are not. And that's what Mitt Romney fundamentally doesn't understand. And he just told you that. I hope you listen.